Where did all these motherfuckers come from? The street art shot the fucking cops. Bro. Oh my god. Yeah, apparently I learned nothing from last time because today we're gonna be getting the platinum for GTA 3. Let's go. So the game starts with what could only be described as a man's first heartbreak.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl.
Oh nah, he got set up by his bitch.
Small time.
That's crazy. That bitch is Catalina from San Andreas, by the way. We then fast forward a few days later, where by a fortunate turn of events, we manage to escape a prison bus along with another inmate. And as a sign of gratitude, he gets us our first job with a mafia.
One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here.
Alright,
Remember, no one
that sounds
has
simple
to
enough.
fight.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Hey Misty, I don't know who actually. And you drive like a bitch. So how about that? First day on the job. We're already on the board. Now normally at this point, as you guys may know, I'd start yapping about the lore. Well, not today. See, because apparently Portland was gonna turn into a war zone later on in the story, which is something I learned by looking at the guide, I was advised to get the secondary missions out the way early, which is how I got the following trophy while collecting the hidden packages. Ooh, that's a good chunk of money. Oh shit, and a trophy. Reckless driving. I don't know about that one. I stand by my driving, that was pretty smooth. The next trophy I got was called Street Sweeper, and I got it while doing the rampage missions for killing 100 gang members. These fucking cops on my dick, man. Street Sweeper. Don't even know what that's for. Now my next couple of trophies were all related to the vehicle missions of this game, similar to the ones in GTA San Andreas. Firstly, I tackled the firefighting one for the trophy Splish Splash, where I had to take out 15 fires in a row. That's number 15. And Splish Splash. Right on time. The next vehicle mission I went after was the ambulance one, where I had to reach level 12. And suffice to say, I didn't have a good time with that one. Oh my god. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Playing doctor. Thank God, man. I don't know why they had to make this much harder in this game. The irony was that the next vehicle mission I went after, Vigilante, in which you have to kill specific targets and where I also got my next trophy, went extremely smoothly despite the fact that I thought it was gonna be the hardest. Not my cleanest kill. Luckily I have time. Going rogue. Oh yeah, because that was my 15th. Lastly, I also went after the trophy Where To for doing 100 taxi fares. This was more annoying than difficult, especially because I constantly had to find new cars since I damaged them too much. Oop, we get Where To. That apparently was my last fare. But alas, it was time to go back to the main story. I continued doing minor jobs for the mafia mostly until I was eventually asked to bring a bunch of prostitutes to a ball, which is how I'd get my next trophy. Got this figured out. The only catch was, I had to do that using a coach. God damn, that was quick. Like 50 seconds to spare. Yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? They're stumbling on top of each other. Got this figured out. Oh man, that was funny. Later on, I started working for this other mafia guy who, long story short, wanted me to assassinate someone for owing him money. And for the trophy not to scratch, I had to steal his car, drive it to a hidden garage, rig it with a bomb, and drive it back without so much as a, well, scratch on it. That was brutal. This gotta be the payphone mission because I've been hearing this ring for like 3 missions.
I'm meeting my bank manager later. He's a crooked bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so he can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
God damn, bro. This must be Luigi Mangione's uncle or something. You're about to pay someone else a visit, friend, and you don't even know it.
Get your hands off me,
Jesus Christ. This reminds me of the mission from Mafia 2 low-key. Oh, perfect plug. Go watch my Mafia 2 video if you haven't already. We get disposing of the evidence. That's kind of strange. I did not expect to get a trophy here. A little while after that, there was another hit the mob wanted me to take care of, this time against a member of the Triads, which is how I get my next trophy planned ahead. Let's rig this bad boy up. Park the car, rig the bomb. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna attack them from the opposite way, so as to funnel them to the car. That was brutal. Planned ahead. I did plan ahead, game. Thank you very much. Very perspicacious of you. I gotta find me a car now. Right-hand man. What the hell? What the hell is that for? It was for getting a criminal rating of 2,500. Still don't know how that's calculated, by the way. Speaking of things I didn't know of, did you know this game had another set of payphone missions? Yep, we had Luigi's uncle and also this guy from a gang called the Diablos. And for my next trophy, by a mile, I had to win his race in 180 seconds. I accelerated too much there. Of course, we're gonna commit a few felonies for dessert. Oh my god, bro. I low-key gotta get better at drifting. Jesus Christ, look at this shit, man. Fuck, I'm running out of time. But it doesn't matter because it's the last checkpoint. Easy 10k. And there's a trophy by a mile. Eventually it was time to get introduced to the Don of the family, Salvatore Leone, who also had a job for me.
Me and the fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna look after my girl for the evening. What were you doing up there? Whatever it was, I bet it cost me money.
Well, you don't think I hang around here for the conversation, do you?
Alright, Fido, you wait here and look after the car while I go and shoot my butt, right?
Cool. Am I supposed to do something or is the game glitched? Oh, never mind, the cops are on our asses. Get in the car, bitch, damn. I can't shake them off in this beast, I gotta find a star. Jesus Christ. Okay, this should make things easier.
You know, I enjoyed myself for the first time in a long while, and you know, you treated me really good with respect and everything.
Beat it, bitch.
I better go.
I ain't trying to get whacked because of you. That one was a tricky one, not gonna lie. Then we get dirty money, which I have no idea what it's for. Oh, that was for breaking over $1 million. And do you know what else we broke? Several federal laws, because shortly after that, the Mafia went into an all-out war with the Triads. Of course, I wasn't gonna miss out on all the action, and I was assigned to spin the block along with these two fine gentlemen right here. Which, by the way, I need to keep alive for the trophy mob boss. Alright, boys. Let's go on a drill. That was easy. Alright, move. Jesus Christ, the sensitivity in this game is ass cheeks. But on a different note, we get mob boss. The war continued on for a little while after that, but simultaneously, my relationship with the Don has significantly improved as well.
There's a car around the block from Luigi's club. The inside is covered in brains. Take it to the crusher before the cops find it.
Wait, what? Why would they want to kill me?
Listen, Salvatore thinks that we're going behind his back, so he was offering you to the cartel in order to make a deal. I couldn't let him do that. I mean,
That
the worst thing is,
makes
it's all my fault because I told
zero
him
sense.
This is a friend of mine, okay? She's an old friend. It's so good. She's someone we can trust.
We better get out of here before we get more hysterical Italians wanting less friendly reunions.
Damn. Staunton Island looks better than I thought it did. Well, at least from here.
There's a warehouse at the edge of Belleville that should suit your needs. Come back here to my condo when you're ready, and you and me can have a little chat.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say she was flirting. A marked man. Yeah, I still don't understand why they did me like that though. Unfortunately, I'd be left wondering for a little while longer because Staunton Island had a ton of stuff to get through. One of said stuff were the rampage missions, and for one of those I was tasked with burning Yakuza members with Molotovs, which is how I got the following trophy for using every weapon in the game. Ooh shit, I'm on fire. Ooh shit, I got a trophy. Full artillery. But the curiosity eventually got the better of me and I went back to the mainline story missions. And right off the bat, I was told that Asuka was Yakuza and that from now on I'd be working for her. And what did she do? She sent me to take out Don Salvatore to prove my ties with the Mafia were broken. As if she didn't rescue me from them wanting to kill me literally in the previous mission. Anyway, I also hooked up with the leader of the Yardies, which is how I'd eventually get to my next trophy. Damn, they only gave me 90 seconds?
Chatterbox. That last guy was so full
Jesus Christ, this chick, she's like a ghost. Been haunting me for 2 games. She got suicide bombers? How did she get suicide bombers? I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay, I think I have an idea. Stay with me. I got unlucky with the cops, man. I'm a fucking genius, bro. A gift from the king. Yeah, what grievance did that motherfucker have with me? I did a good chunk of jobs for the Yakuza after that, mainly murdering people, but there was one mission worth talking about named Liberator.
Go and rescue my friend. Do whatever it takes.
Ah, crap. I have no idea what I just did there. I should have been more careful, and now I might pay for it. Okay, apparently this is the guy I was looking for. I almost died for nothing, essentially. But in my defense, he didn't follow me when I approached him, so I thought it was a bug or something. Liberty City Minute. I have no idea what that's for. It was for surviving in the city for a minute with less than 10 HP. There's not really anything else worth mentioning from this mission, so let's move on. By this point I had practically fallen out with the Yakuza, and I was not working for this guy named Donald Love. And this man was an actual demon. He literally got me to start a gang war by killing Asuka's brother, posing as a Colombian, all to lower real estate prices. But what's more important is the mission named A Drop in the Ocean, where I'll be getting my next trophy, offshore delivery. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of tired of fetching stuff for people. Oh crap, I don't think I'm gonna get there in 30 seconds. Oh, cool. Wait, I get a star for every package? Well, I didn't get 6 stars, but 5 is no good either. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm dipping. Jesus Christ. Blockades. That's not something I remember seeing in San Andreas. Quick. There we go, we're safe. Mission passed. And offshore delivery. Now, working for Donald Love eventually led to encountering Catalina again. And by encountering, I mean she ditched her partner to save her ass. But since Asuka suspected the cartel killed her brother, I went back to working for her. But only briefly, because shortly after that, Catalina killed both her and her partner and abducted Maria, demanding I pay her ransom. Which led us to the final mission in this story, and where I'd also get my next trophy.
The real question is, did you turn up to rescue Maria or to get me back?
Neither, I'm here to do a mission.
You have been a busy boy, but you have
That accent
learned.
is terrible.
I'm not...
When did she get a chopper? Nope. I'm not walking into that death trap. Okay, I got 4 minutes and change. I think I'm doing pretty well. The other dude jumped off the side. That was funny. Excellent. This couldn't have gone better so far. Oh crap, she's dipping. I really hate the M16. Okay, this is the tricky part. Holy crap, I got it. That was my final rocket too. Good riddance. Good riddance, Carolina. I assure you, you will not be missed.
There have been no official denials concerning rumors that the dead were members of the Colombian
This is a very
cartel,
solid epilogue,
still no leads
especially considering the game's age. Not so fast. Well, that was pretty fast to be fair. It took me less than 10 minutes. Now, there was a bunch of stuff that I had to do for 100%, but the first thing I tackled was this trophy right here for completing all vehicle missions. All I had left was 20 more for Vigilante and Firefighter, and I got the following trophy while trying to do Vigilante. Escape Artist? What? That was for picking up 20 bribes. I didn't see this one when I picked it up though. These missions, however, had one catch. They did not have to be done in a single run. But since that detail escaped me, suffice to say that I suffered deeply for it. What? They can pull me out of the tank. Since when? Oh, fuck. I'm literally one fucking kill short. I fucking hate this game, I swear to God. Oh my god, he's burning. Let's fucking go, bro. God, I hate shoreside. The firefighter missions weren't any easier, but the difference was I didn't restart every time I failed. And by getting the trophy, I was about to discover what I failed to grasp at the start. Furious first response. Wait, what? I'm on level 9 still. So, apparently I didn't need to do them all in one sitting. Which means that I could have done this trophy in a few minutes instead of 2 days. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Next thing I went after for 100% was the unique jumps, where I also get the trophy wheels up. Ah, that was a terrible jump. Holy shit, I actually got it. And we get the trophy, wheels up. The next thing I set my eyes on were the hidden packages, and I only had 30 left of these by this point. That is the last one. Liberty City Secrets. Rocket launcher. We got a rocket launcher too. Next up, it was time to finish up the RC missions, which is how I get my next trophy, man toys. These missions just required me to blow up enemy cars with toy cars, and this was my last remaining one. New record. I mean, I only got 2. There's the trophy, man toys. That was what I was actually interested in. After that, I proceeded to clean up everything else I needed on my final push to 100%. Off-road challenges, rampages, import-export missions, but alas, the only thing I had to do was simply sell an FBI car at the docks. Holy shit. God damn, bro. Oh my god. Bro, I'm literally getting jumped. Come on, I'm so close. Please don't start burning now. Juked his ass. Nice, it's done. I hope that's all I need for the trophy, cause I can't think of anything else. Is that all you've got? Thank goodness. That was kinda stressful. Lastly, the one trophy I had left for last was Come Out to Play, where I had to beat up 25 gang members with a bat. God damn, I'm getting jumped. There's a trophy. I am still getting jumped though. King of Liberty City. Damn, so many of them spawned all of a sudden. And there you go, that's how I got the Platinum for GTA 3. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy this game much. It felt bland. I'd mostly attribute that to the fact that Claude had no voice lines, but the story wasn't a big deal either. The gunplay was horrible, and I'm not gonna use the game's age as an excuse because even by these standards it's bad. But there was one thing I liked about this game, and that was the driving. It was much more fluid than it was in San Andreas. As far as trophies go, I'd say it was probably slightly harder than San Andreas, but maybe that's due to the fact that I did the vigilante missions wrong, so take that with a pinch of salt. So having said all this is the point where I'm gonna be giving this game a rating. And where you're probably gonna crucify me, because I'm gonna give this game a rating of 3 out of 10. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. If you didn't leave after that, thank you so very much for watching till the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and a sub, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. God bless, and as always, have a great rest of your day.